Hey guys, how's it going? So we are going to start our project. We're going to do this line design project that I really like. So you've got your poster board here, and I've got just a regular Sharpie, and then I have my fine point pen that I told you guys you needed. You might want to do the first part of drawing with the pencil. So these are the things that you're going to need. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trace our hands. I am going to trace it with a Sharpie because it shows up better on the camera. You guys might want to do it in pencil first if you want, and then do a Sharpie. It's completely up to you. But I'm going to do the Sharpie just so it stands out better on the camera. So you're just laying your hand down and tracing your hand. It's funny, last semester when I did this kid said, I have really big knuckles. Not me, he said it about himself. I do have big hands though, especially for a girl. Now I do want to, I'm gonna do 3 hands because I want, one of the rules of composition, and we're gonna get into this later in the semester, not later, but soon, is one of the rules of composition is that items, pull my sleeve a bit more, that items should be in odd numbers. So I'm going to do 3 hands. You don't want to do things in even numbers. It's just more pleasing to the eye to do odd numbers. And since 5 seems like a lot, we're just going to go with 3. And notice I'm turning my paper so I can get a better, spot there. I'm going to do this guy here. And again, I'm only tracing this in Sharpie because it shows up better on the camera. So if you feel better about tracing it in pencil in case you mess up and then going back over it with the pen, that's totally fine. Like I said, I'm just doing it so it shows up better to you guys. So once you get all your hands drawn, we now have what you call positive and negative space. So the positive space is my hands and the negative space is the background. I'm gonna break up my negative space just by putting in some lines. And I'm just arbitrarily going to draw some lines. And again, I'm using a Sharpie just because it shows up better on camera. You guys get a little weirded out about doing stuff in pen, so feel free to do this in pencil first before you start making it in pen. That's totally fine with me. I don't care. And let's see. Break that up a little bit more. So what you're going to do in each of these spaces is do your different line designs. So you can start by just breaking it up initially. And then once you start getting in here and go, oh, that's a huge area for me to do a whole pattern, maybe I might break that up even more, I might kind of bring that out like that. The next video I'm gonna do is, I did like a time lapse of all of the different patterns. So all of those patterns that we practiced, you're gonna pick which ones you wanna do in the spaces. I'll show you my finished product, but you wanna do kind of a balance of things that have a lot of black in them, where maybe you're using your Sharpie to color in the background, or things that are a little more delicate and small lines. You want to do an even amount. So I will post you guys a picture of the finished product so you can see what it looks like. But this is how you get started. All right, let's go.